The war between the US, Israel, and Iran has begun, but the anticipated high-tech victory has completely stalled. The United States and Israel possess the most precise and well-funded military technology on Earth. This chart shows military expenditure over time. You can see how the Western cost line spikes, while Iran's spending remains flat. Iran knows it cannot win a head-to-head battle, so they are fighting to make the conflict too expensive for the West. Iran has shifted the conflict away from territory, turning it into a battle of economic endurance designed to bleed $1 trillion military dry. Iran's primary offensive tactic relies on thousands of low-cost Shahed drones. These are inexpensive loitering munitions that act as poor man's cruise missiles, mass-produced to overwhelm air defenses through sheer volume, this creating a punishing cost exchange ratio for the West. This scale shows the 60-to-1 cost disparity when a multi-million-dollar missile is forced to intercept a $2,000 drone. To protect its own assets, Iran uses a decentralized mosaic defense strategy. This doctrine disperses command structures and weapon systems across the country, burying them deep inside mountain tunnels to survive retaliation. The most controversial part of this defense involves embedding command structures and weapons within civilian infrastructure, like schools and hospitals, to deter incoming strikes. By combining overwhelmingly cheap offensive swarms with highly decentralized, controversial defenses, Iran effectively nullifies the advantage of Western precision air power. In the Strait of Hormuz, Iran ignores large battleships in favor of a sea denial strategy, focusing on controlling a narrow 21 nautical mile choke point. Iran relies on fast attack craft, agile speedboats that use swarm tactics to encircle and exhaust the defense systems of massive destroyers. Beneath the surface sits a hidden threat, the 120-ton Ghadir-class midget submarine. This diagram shows how the Persian Gulf's shallow 50-meter depth acts as natural camouflage. High levels of ambient noise on the seafloor cause U.S. sonar waves to scatter, allowing these tiny subs to sit undetected while they lay mines or prepare for ambushes. The shallow geography of the Gulf turns these cheap, expendable assets into a direct threat to America's aircraft carriers. Iran has also moved into electronic warfare, or EW. EW involves using the electromagnetic spectrum to disrupt an opponent's signals. To do this, Iran has deployed a system called the Cobra V8. This map shows the 250-kilometer anti-access bubble designed to blind U.S. reconnaissance planes over international waters. Iranian officials claim the Cobra V8 locks onto the unique electronic fingerprints of F-35 stealth fighters. By cataloging these emissions, they track aircraft designed to the invisible. By pushing the conflict into the electromagnetic spectrum, Iran aims to strip away the situational awareness the West relies on for its precision strikes. This asymmetric disruption has global consequences. The effective blockade of the Strait of Hormuz has halted 20% of global oil shipments, sending international markets into chaos. But there is a glaring contradiction in Iran's strategy. While the regime projects an image of resilience outward, its domestic foundation is rotting due to 60% inflation and economic collapse. Funding this war machine comes at a brutal human cost. The regime is simultaneously waging a war against its own people, resulting in the massacres of tens of thousands of protesting citizens. The 2026 conflict proves that technological superiority cannot guarantee a quick victory. Against an adversary weaponizing geography, deploying cheap swarms, and sacrificing its populace, raw volume has a terrifying quality all its own.